Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Let's Talk with Tiffany. And today I want to talk about a topic that is very near and dear to my heart. It is about something that I experienced, something that I went through, something that was really personal, but at the same time, I hope that this can help someone. Today I want to talk about the spirit of depression and what it does, how it affects you, how it affects your family, how it affects the people around you. And hopefully I can share some things that I did to get out of that will help you get out of that feeling too. That feeling of depression and how to combat that spirit. So last year, I lost my job. I've been working that job for 4 years and it was like my baby. I loved it. I loved my job. I had little complaints. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't like, oh, I'm so happy. I love going to work every single day. But I loved my job. In my job, I was able to talk to people all the time. I was able to help people, get through social things, just different aspects of their lives. I was able to help people, And so I was happy to be working in the capacity of something that I love. Like I love helping people. I love talking to people. That is just something that if I could get paid to do that, like I probably would be a millionaire because I'm always talking. But I lost my job. So they're going through things within my company and they had to let people go. And unfortunately, I was one of those ones who had to be let go. In losing my job, I felt so hurt by my company, but also by God. Like I felt like, how could you let me work this job? How could you let me get to a place financially that I never been before? How could you let me attain some things that I've been wanting to attain and then allow me to just lose it all, because of course, after you lose a job, you got to be able to still pay your rent. You still have to pay car payments. You still have to pay car insurance. You still have to take care of your family. And unemployment, no, it does not cut it. It does not cut it at all. But I thank God for my husband and, being a part of a church home where I was able to get the help that I need. But before I got the help that I needed, I went through depression. And I went through it, first off, being in denial. Like, you're not depressed. You're just, getting over the fact that you lost your job. And then after a few months, it's like, oh, you're not depressed. You're just going through the motions. And depression is a sneaky thing. Like, you will really not believe that you're depressed. You will believe that you're just going through the ins and outs of your day and you're just feeling some type of way. Like we just feeling some type of way. You don't really know what it is. You're just feeling some type of way. And before you know it, you don't want to get out of bed. You don't want to socialize with your friends. You don't want to go anywhere. You just want to stay in your house. And eventually it goes even deeper than that. You don't want to get out your bed. You don't want to talk on the phone to anyone. You don't want to be a part of the world that you're living in. And ultimately, for me, I have 5 children. And ultimately, getting out of the bed is not an option. You have to get out of bed. You're forced to do these things, but you try to find ways to go back in that room and close yourself off from people and not be a part of this world. And that's what depression does. And, I think about people who, like me, I have a family. I live in a house full of people who are around me, who are checking on me, I have a husband who, is constantly asking me, what's going on with me. So I'm lucky to have that. But some people don't have that. And if you don't have that, I encourage you to fight those feelings. Fight that feeling of, I need to stay in my room. I need to stay in my bed. I know it's hard. And I know that you will look around and just be like, seriously, like that stuff is not important. I don't need to go out. I don't need to do this. But When you're battling depression, it is so important to do everything that is opposite of what the enemy is telling you you should do. The enemy is going to tell you that you should stay in your bed. The enemy is going to tell you that people don't understand. The enemy is going to tell you that you can't talk to anybody about what you're going through. There comes a point where you're going to realize that you are battling depression. And then shame will set in. And the shame will tell you, oh, you know what? You don't need to tell anybody. You're black. You're a black woman. You're a black man. You're a Hispanic woman. You're a Hispanic man. You are in our cultures. It's looked down upon. It's frowned upon. Don't go get help. Don't seek help. You should be able to just get through this. The devil is a liar. Get help. Talk to someone. Talk to your friends, because you know what comes after that? A spirit of suicide. For whatever reason, they go hand in hand. You get so depressed that you feel like this world doesn't need you anymore. And I'm here to tell you, you're needed. You're loved. Someone loves you. Someone needs you. Someone likes seeing you every single day. Or if you don't see anyone every single day, if you're living like a hermit, you're doing something in this world that is needed. God has something in you, and that's why the enemy is fighting you so hard. He doesn't want whatever you have inside of you out. So he's trying to suppress it and use depression to keep you under wraps. He doesn't want you to get that word out. He doesn't want you to get that invention out. He doesn't want you to help save someone else that's going through the same situation. He doesn't want you talking to someone, because that very moment that you open your mouth might deliver somebody else from depression that he's holding under. So I'm going to encourage you to talk. Get out. The enemy wants to tell you that you're fat, that you're ugly, that you can't go out and do things with your family because you're not capable of doing it, or you're too sad to be around people. No, that's the enemy talking to you. Get up, get out, take a walk. I found that one of the biggest helps was just getting out into the sunlight. The sunlight does so much for you. It lifts your spirit just to walk out into the sunlight and get that vitamin D that you need. Hug someone. Get a dose of serotonin in your system. Let that serotonin be released. That makes you feel good. And it's good. It's natural. It's what God has designed for us to have, to be able to get through those things. And they're the tools that we use to combat the devil. Sometimes it's so simple as crying. Some people want to hold in their tears. Now, that's not me. I don't hold in tears. I'm just cry. I'll cry at the drop of a hat, if it moves me. But some people won't even cry. They won't even let that emotion out. And I want to encourage you to let that emotion out. Find someone that you can talk to. If you don't have anybody in your world that you can talk to, then I encourage you to seek help. If you have Medi-Cal, it is covered. I'm here to tell you it is covered. You can go and you can get that help that you need. Go get it, because God has something in you that he needs released. So don't let the enemy tell you that you are nothing, because you are something. You are great. You are mighty. You are a strong woman of God. You are a strong man of God. Your family needs you. Your children need you. Your mothers, your fathers, your friends. You have something inside of you that maybe I need. I don't even know that you have it yet. You might have an invention that's going to help me. I'm always looking for some help. So I'm going to encourage you guys, get up, get out, talk to someone, walk, take a walk. These things will help you so much. And if you're finding that these things are not enough, I want to encourage you. In our community, there's not enough. It's so frowned upon to get professional help. If you're not connected with a ministry, which if you want one, Walk with Jesus Cathedral, you can come here and get some help in Colton, California. But if you're not connected to a ministry, or you're not near a ministry where you can get some help, then you have to get it where you can. And I encourage you to seek professional help. Talk to a counselor. Talk to someone who is going to be the outsider looking in and who will help you. And who can help you get past these things. But also, ultimately, prayer. fasting. These things are tools that God left us with so that we can combat the enemy when he tries to tell us anything that goes contrary to the word of God and his will. I want to encourage you guys to really, 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 truly seek God. Pray like never before, because when you're going through depression, the enemy will tell you that your prayer is not enough. And God will hear the simplest thing. And for me, it was so simple as, help me, Jesus. I need your help. I'm here to admit I can't do it by myself. I need you to step in. I need you to intervene. I need you to overtake me. I need you to talk to my heart. I need you to speak to my spirit. I need you to give me some energy, Jesus, to go out and feed my children. I need you to combat for me in the spirit. And I thank God that he did. He did that for me. I'm no longer suffering with depression. I'm no longer suffering with not wanting to get out the bed. But you do have to put the work in. You do have to get up. You do have to make the decision that I'm ready for a change. So I encourage you, be ready for a change. Be the change that you want to see. Get up, fix your hair, put your makeup on. Put your face on. Put your favorite outfit on. Tie those tennis shoes up. Go for a walk. Eat some vegetables today. Eat some fruit. Go out and get some cheesecake, girl, if it makes you feel better. But do what it takes for you. Do what it takes for God to help you. You have to put that first foot forward. The word of God says, faith without works is dead. You have to put the work in. You have to have the faith, and you have to believe that you can do it. Thank you, and I hope this helps you. If there's other topics that you would like for me to talk about, please comment below and subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button, and thank you guys. See you next time.